What's good? Welcome to the Phull Cup podcast. I'm Quincy with the questions.
I'm Talisha with the tea, y'all.
Y'all know how this go, man. How y'all week been so far? Get in here and get comfortable. Let us know what y'all drinking on, what y'all sipping on. Definitely gonna be a good night tonight, man. We definitely got some good topics lined up. What's good with y'all, man? How y'all week been so far? Oh, yeah. Sorry, y'all had to get that out the way. Go ahead and get your time to share this up and everything else. And while y'all doing that, y'all know what we're gonna do. We got the best 30 seconds in the business. What's good with y'all? Be Love in the house. What's good with you, Be Love?
Hey,
my son, Little Q, was in the house. What's good with y'all? Let us know how we sound tonight, y'all. Do everything sound good? We got a new mic that we hooked up in here, and I think it definitely sounds great. Our mics, we upgraded them a little bit, a little something. Definitely, man. How y'all doing tonight, man? Hopefully y'all doing good. I'm doing good, feeling good. Sorry we had to run the show a little bit late today, y'all. We was barbecuing the shit.
Yeah, definitely. Went a little longer than expected.
Yeah, so definitely doing that to y'all, man. Hopefully y'all doing good. Of course, he said, what's up, y'all? What's up, son? Y'all see my son being here. Y'all know other people don't want him to be in here because they'll be in here drinking and smoking and wearing these jerseys. Certain people don't like that. Whatever.
Don't get.
I'm not.
Don't get banned. I'm not banned, but
don't get the show reported again.
Yeah, the show reported.
Couldn't believe that happened. How y'all doing though, man? Hopefully y'all doing. I'm doing good tonight. What about you?
I'm feeling good. It's been a pretty decent week.
Absolutely.
I mean, for me, I took a lot of time not to be on social media that much, and just kind of like introspective things I need to work on. I didn't have a lot of conversations on phones this week. I just kind of like made it, about my mental health.
Right. My boy Tony in the building. What's good with you?
Hey.
Make sure y'all check him out when he go live, man. He's doing a lot of stuff. It's ULX Studios?
Yes.
I believe it's ULX Studios. My boy Tony doing his thing. Make sure y'all check him out on Twitch also. That is my guy, man. We also got a song that we're working on right now. He waiting on me to drop the hook. I've been super busy, bro, running a business.
Yeah.
It just being a part of the struggles, man. But glad to see everybody coming in here good tonight, man.
Yes, definitely. I mean, it's a Friday night. What y'all doing? Is y'all being parents, or is y'all are y'all out or getting ready to go out, or what y'all doing?
Oklahoma Thunder is in the building. What's good with you? You said Big Q. I see you, my boys. What's cracking, man? I see you. I don't know who that is though. Oh, Oklahoma Thunder State. I think got to be one of the Bruner boys.
Okay.
Out there in Oklahoma, man. What's good with y'all, man? From YouTube. What's good with y'all, man?
Shout out to our YouTubers that come through.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely do.
They're not as many as Facebook yet, but we're working on it. We're working on it.
Don't forget, we're also live from YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch right now, all at the same time. So make sure y'all do come and support. Please like, subscribe, and follow to all the channels. That's free to do, man. Thank y'all, everybody, for coming in. Also, don't forget to share this to your page. That'll definitely be great, man. That'll definitely be great.
Yeah.
He said, I'm drinking. He said, I've been drinking since the AM.
I know. You've been having a good time.
He said, love you, TT. You don't love Q? You don't love Q? You ain't got love for the West Coast? Nah. The East Coast ain't got love for the West Coast? Man. I talked to my girl, Be Love, man, doing her thing. Just celebrated her birthday. Then she turned 21 again. Happy birthday, belated birthday to Be Love.
Yes.
Y'all know how that goes. The magnificent one, my girl. The emo chick. What is it? The girl in the ski?
Yeah, the girl in the ski, the emo hop.
The emo chick, the emo hop, y'all know what it is, man. He said, been drinking since the AM.
I feel it.
Man, I'm just getting started. 22 years old, and I'm still retarded.
Tony said, man, bro, we human by the end of the day, but it ain't stopping nothing.
Not a goddamn thing. Tanya in the building, what's good with you?
Yes, what's good, Tanya?
Make sure y'all check out A Payne. She got an album out right now called Club Soda. Club with a K, soda with 2 A's. Make sure y'all check that out, man. The album is slapping. My personal favorite song on there is Cigars and Moscato. Y'all know that already. Y'all know that. Y'all know that though.
Yes,
definitely gonna get back to starting the show with some music. So let me see what I got. I'm gonna play some music tonight before the show starts. Who in here? Let me see.
And shout out to the step parents. Shout out to all parents, but shout out to the step parents. If you stepped up and you are taking care of a child or children, my topic tonight is definitely going to be about a stepfather and how we feel about a certain situation. So y'all, stick around.
Definitely what I'm gonna play tonight, man. Let me see. Here we go, y'all. 100% Profit, King Jones, Young Rick, Silk Sinatra. Here we go. I had it. Oh, there we go. Call in the building. What's good with you?
They say the love for some money is the root to some evil. When you having more than others, then they stop feeling equal. They get to being deceitful, still claiming they is your people. You're in their circle when they have it, when you don't, where they leave you. I don't own it, I don't give it, I don't deal with the stress. They get to dodging you on payday, and you know the rest. That little 50 wasn't funky, it was life and death. For disrespect, I should be giving you these rights and lefts. It took a little bit to change and see that you wasn't solid. Your love was real, but there was only two the shit in my wallet. Blue notes, greenbacks, yeah, whatever you call it. You on the bench in the game until these bitches you ballin'. It's when you hot in the summer, but it's autumn, you fallin'. In your head you run shit with no car, so you walkin'. French fries when you die, so you can lay in the coffin. I know the real, keep it real, nigga, watch how you talkin'. Let them haters keep watching. Stuffing this green in my pocket. This is 100% profit. I'm living life so good, and life is what I think you niggas should do. Let them haters keep watching. Stuffing this green in my pocket. This is 100% profit. I'm living life so good, and life is what I think you niggas should do.
And the shadows they lurk, watching every step I make.
On the silent, hope I stumble and I break, but they don't know that I'm really in the field. I'm making plays. I keep a silent when I be up on my grind every day. All these hating ass niggas, man, they be up in the way. They dissect my every move, searching for my flaws, but they criticism and they hate strengthen up my cause. Speaking on my niggas, they don't really know it all. I be really on my feet 'cause these niggas want me to fall. I be on my money hype, I gotta get it in. This money, I'm in a race cause I'm trying to win. My green bill stack high. Ooh, I do my money.
Ooh, I do my money then.
I count these bands
I got these things to make me some plans.
They be looking, they be watching. Oh, damn, I let them watch though.
I let them watch though.
Ticking, hey, nigga, where your clock go?
J Fox in the building, what's good with you, bro? Adios, amigos.
Let them haters keep watching. Stuffing this green in my pocket. This is 100% profit. I'm living life so good, life is what I think you niggas should do. Let them haters keep watching. Stuffing this green in my pocket. This is 100% profit. I'm living life so good, and life is what I think you niggas should do.
Sinatra. The naysayers, they can keep talking. Act like they don't see me, but secretly watching. Turn to profit.
The losses turn to profit.
See the broke, got a couple folks nauseous. Top notches on my boat, floating around topless. Won't let the bitch go, wanna hold the whole hostage. Talking money, it's not even close. I'ma stack $100 for every dollar you gross. Looks like it's been lifting weights. No handouts, you can't even afford my interest rate. I integrate, you emulate. That means you benefit. Every day I wake, yeah, I'm living great. Money don't make me, but I'ma keep on making.
Got plenty pennies. But the Franklins is my favorite.
You saving it, so how you in the negative? We eating over here.
You can't get a taste of it. Not at all. Not at all.
Let them haters keep watching. Stuffing this green in my pocket. This is 100% profit. I'm living life so good, and life is what I think you niggas should do. Let them haters keep watching. Stuffing this green in my pocket. This is 100% profit. I'm living life so good, and life is what I think you niggas should do.
That right there is 100% profit. King Jones featuring Young Rick and Silk Sinatra, one of the dopest songs on my album. Make sure y'all check out Favor Ain't Fair, man. If you go look it up, any song, just look up King Jones and look that up. All capital letters, King Jones. What's good with y'all, man? What's good with my people, man? I see Coley Cole and Slid through in the building. What's good with you? Man, definitely, man. Congratulations to all the graduates, too. I see that y'all brought up, like we said, y'all taking care of them bonus kids. Y'all dope for that. That's something I can't do. Sorry.
Wow. You don't have to keep saying that.
I'm just saying, I'm not speaking bad against it. I'm just saying I got fears against that. You know, dealing with somebody, once you break up with the person, you know, it's like a kid passes away to you because they don't want you to deal with their kid anymore. You know, so it's different with a lot of people when you break up with them. That's what my biggest fear of being a step parent. You know, it's not about the person, it's about the kids. You know, it's way more serious when kids are involved.
I will say this, though. You know, I can't never say everybody is the same way or every situation, because I've seen people who was a step parent, and when if they broke up or divorced, they were still able to be in their life. You know what I mean? Right. So I've seen, you know, the other side of it too. But yeah, you're definitely right. There's a lot of people that be like, nah, you don't want me, you don't want my kid. And sometimes it be their biological kid. You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute, bitch. I thought we was cool.
So wait a minute, this is my kid too.
Also, shout out to my boy Jay Fox. Shout out Jaslyn Fox too. She was my last person. If anybody else wants to showcase their music, or you want to do an album review or EP review or just a review of your music, hit me up. I do it on Sunday nights. I can definitely do it for you. Definitely doing that. Saturday Night Slappers will be on this week, so send your music in now. If you got music that you want to be out there, definitely send it in. My boy Sazu in the building, Jake Blitz. Hey. Hot. Damn, what's going on, my nigga Jake Blitz, man? You know what we doing over here at the Phull Cup. Shout out to my nigga doing this thing. Make sure y'all check him out. Ninja Biz News on YouTube. Don't forget to check out K-Love Taboo. She got a bunch of shit going on. And she's on all streaming platforms. Check out
she does photography, y'all.
Yes. So if you need pictures,
Photo Lab 209.
Yes, if you need pictures done, hit her up. Definitely hit her up, man. That'll definitely work out.
Shout out to Earl Daniels in the building.
Earl, what's good with you, man? Earl the Furl, what's good with you, bro? Don't forget, if you are in here, to like, love, and share this out. That'll definitely be dope. That'll definitely help us. How does the sound to y'all? Does the sound good?
Yeah, can
I
y'all hear?
Want to know that. How
do
y'all
sound low? Do we sound far away?
Do we sound far away? Like, let me know how it sounds, please. Anybody in the comments? That'll definitely be helpful. We over here doing our thing tonight. I did have something on my heart that I wanted to talk about too. And this is off subject. I've been wanting to speak about it all week. Stop reacting to negativity. I'm guilty of it myself, but I'm getting bigger on the thing of not reacting so much. You know, no matter who you are, no matter what you're doing, just stop reacting to negativity. Don't respond to it. If you feel like somebody is posting about you or somebody is talking about you, the best thing you can do, the strongest thing you can do is ignore it. It takes a really strong person to do that. So if you think that something negative is going on, stay away from it. You know, if a fire is hot, you don't throw your hand in it. I mean, all fire is hot, but if something's hot, you don't keep touching it. You know, that's insane to want to burn yourself. So, you know, if you think something is going on to where you being spoke about, you know, or whatever's going on. I know a lot of that happens on social media, you know, to where people feel that way. So if you going through that and you feeling some type of way about somebody and you know that they feeling some type of way about you, ignore it. The best thing you can do is block, you know, unfollow, you know, on any page that they have. So that way you don't see the negativity. It's not feeding into your life. Right. And it's taken away from so much creativity that, you know, we have as a people, man, definitely. So I definitely want to share that and get that off my chest. But I hope that resonates with somebody, man.
I just want to add too, you know, when you are always thinking about something, when you are always responding to something, that's where your energy goes. That's where everything that you could be doing for yourself or being creative or doing, you know, making money or spending time with family, you know what I'm saying? Putting your mind somewhere else, doing something, you literally are wasting your time, which time we can't get back. You can always get money back. You can't get time back. So like I tell my kids, like, you can't get time back. Don't waste time being sad about stuff that you can't fix. Don't waste your time being angry with people and fighting battles that you don't, you know what I'm saying, that is not going to matter. Is this battle going to matter in 6 months, a year, 5 years? No, it is not going to matter in the next 5 years. It shouldn't matter in the next 5 years.
Did you put some alcohol in here for me, please? You know I'm supposed to be drinking on camera. I've been being watched.
Oh yeah, you know.
That's enough.
All right.
I don't want too much.
Is it enough? Did you want more?
It's enough. I want enough for the viewers. Definitely. But shout out to y'all. I definitely want to thank y'all for the support that y'all give here to us at the Phull Cup podcast. We've been building and going up, nothing but going up. We over 1,400 followers now. We're pushing to 1,450 right now is what we're looking for. So definitely do that. Also, don't forget to follow us on Twitch if you have one, and YouTube. Please go subscribe to the Phull Cup podcast page. Same way it's spelled on Facebook.
And behind you,
y'all go check it out. And behind you, you can see, look, boom,
the PHULL.
You see it. You see what it is.
All right, so let's get into my first topic. Unless you want to go.
No. You working both?
No, either
okay, you got it.
Because I'm gonna lose every time. Anyways, all right. So I seen this from the stepdad. It's from a group on Facebook called Proud Black Fathers. So it says, I need to get something off my chest. Yesterday, my stepdaughter graduated and I wasn't invited. I've been in her life since she was 4 months old. Married her mother when she turned 2. I've been there consistent, showing up, providing love, loving her like my own. But come graduation day, I wasn't given a seat. Like they told me there were only 8 tickets. Let me tell you who made the list. My wife, her 2 sisters, her biological dad.
Hold on, the wife that he's with now?
Yes.
Wow.
And her 2 sisters, so 2 aunties. The biological dad that haven't been there. Her uncle, her grandma, her aunt, and her boyfriend. 8 tickets. And I wasn't one of them. Bet. I've been sitting with this pain all day. I took time off, 3 days gone. I drive trucks. That's money and time I can't get back. And still I got left out. So today I made some decisions. I removed her from my car and health insurance, took her off everything I've been covering, told her mother since she's grown and graduated, so she must have graduated high school, she can go stay with her father, the one she made room for over me. Now there's tension in my house. Emotions are high, but I'm standing on what I feel because the truth is I'm so hurt. Not mad, just deeply, genuinely hurt. I don't need applause. I just needed to speak my truth. Thanks for listening.
He did wrong. For what he did. Now, the way he feels, okay?
Yeah. Damn, Black and Mild is joking me.
Now it's the Black and Mild.
Hey, Miss Harris, I see you here.
Miss Harris in the building. What's good with you? So I think he wrong for taking her off the insurance because that's an emotional decision. That's not rational at all. That's not right. And if you really care for the child, I think that's messed up. The way that he feels though for not getting invited, yeah. But I would talk to my daughter or her mom about it because her mom is the one that usually the parent is the one that usually decides who gets to come. Even if she would have been like, I want my dad to come, the mom could have been like, no, I want the other father to come or whatever. But he's been in her life since the beginning, so I understand why he feels raw about it.
Yeah, I say this. A lot of people, like you just said, was saying he was wrong and petty for taking her off his health insurance and car insurance. And he might have been petty, but listen, this is the thing. When you hurt somebody, especially deeply, we can't pick how they react. Even if they're an adult, even if they are mature, we can't pick how they react. And I do believe that the mom should have stepped in and said, daughter, your biological dad hasn't been there like your father.
Sure, dad though.
And so either he don't come or pick somebody else to take off the list. It was like 3 aunts.
No, I get it.
And a grandparent and cousin or whoever.
I just think he's wrong for punishing her. She's graduating. So, she's just now starting off in life. So why would you,
one of the aunties
being petty?
One of the aunties or the uncles, they would have definitely been
off the list. But even if not, just to do that alone, you know what I'm saying? Like, to make her suffer because you didn't get to go to the graduation, which I get it, bro. You upset. You took time off. I get it, but to make sure, she's starting out in life. So just graduating high school. I think it's high school, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it's high school. So, she don't need all the benefits that she can get. Now, was he wrong for feeling the way he felt? Nah, that's cool. But the action behind it, I believe, had no emotional intelligence to it. Like it's supposed to be about the kids. If that's your kid for life.
I feel it. Little Quincy said, why do deadbeats get the good dad treatment though? Exactly. And maybe, like I said, it didn't have to be that the biological dad didn't come, because it was a bunch of aunties that one of them could have been, gave up their seat. Or the mom could have been like, one of the aunties are not coming. You can come to the graduation party, but if she wants her biological dad there, and you know what I'm saying, I want my husband, who's been there, her stepfather, for her whole life.
Right.
Her whole life. And right. He's a live-in dad. The biological dad, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. He's been around. He you know what I'm saying?
And I think that's wrong. I think that's, wrong that he didn't get to go. I think it's wrong that any child, if you've been taking care of them, you feel like that's your baby. If you've been there their whole life, yeah. Definitely. I definitely feel that way.
I think that should have been a conversation had with the mom too. Like, hey, her biological dad can come, that's fine. But the aunties or whoever, one of the other 7 or 6, because the mom is one of them. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that should have been a conversation. But Michelle said, the reason why we calling you by your last name, Michelle,
it's like 3.
It's 3 of y'all, 3, 4 of y'all that be coming through. She said he was wrong. We are the adults. He wasn't being a good example.
Right.
You can't always answer petty with petty.
Right, and that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think that's what the main problem with that situation is with me. Regardless, she's still my baby. I haven't been in that situation, so I guess I really can't give like a say on it, but I just feel like if I was in that situation, I wouldn't punish you because I didn't get to come to one moment in time, that you had. I wouldn't make you pay for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's cold, and that teaches your child like, oh, well, somebody hurt me, then scratch them off the list. Yeah. And they bring that into relationships and lose good people in their life because one bad thing happened and you no longer want to deal with it. Yeah. You're like, oh, I ain't gonna take care of you no more. Than you did this to me, I'm gonna do this to you. I think that's wrong.
Yeah, Michelle said mom was wrong too. She should have made sure bio dad and stepdad. She probably means stepdad had a ticket. So both the dads, yeah.
Yeah.
Little Quincy said off the insurance, need reinsurance. The hottest furnace,
Nixon 5. It had to be Nixon 6, I think.
But I think, like it should have been a conversation. I definitely feel like, okay, maybe the stepdad was being petty. Right. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I always empathize with people. Not to say that what they do is right or wrong all the time, but I empathize because I can understand. I can understand taking care of a child for all their 18 years, being there for the first steps, everything there first, and it gets to graduation, and I can't go and see you graduate and be there like other parents. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because and then, was it your idea, the child, or was it the mom's idea? Because as the mom, why you didn't tell one of your sisters or one of your aunties?
Watch it on YouTube.
Or meet us at the house or wherever the graduation party is going. Right. This is for biological parents, this is for parents and close loved ones.
We got a comment from YouTube. Hold on. OKC Thunder. Who is this? It's one of the Bruner boys. Got to be. Because they
could just be somebody that's coming through.
Or somebody that's coming through. Let me know who you is if I know you or not. Please do. If not, welcome to the Phull Cup podcast. They said we will have to have a sit down at the table, raw and uncut talk for real. And I think that should have happened. Especially if you've been in this baby's life. And then how you gonna invite my new wife and not me? His wife should have stepped to the side. I'm like, you know what? You've been there with this child. Here you go. Definitely. I think it's a lot of variables.
Wait. No, not the biological.
He said his wife.
Yeah, his wife, the stepdad's wife, which is her mom.
Yeah. No, the stepdad's wife
is her mom.
I thought it was with a chick that he used to be with.
No.
Even worse.
He's married to this woman. He's married. Him and her are married, and he's been in her daughter's life since her daughter was.
So he invited the biological dad.
So they invited the biological father.
What?
It's like you're the stepfather of Luke Quincy, and you've been there in his life.
Stepfather of Luke Quincy.
We'll use his middle name, Jarrell. You the stepfather of Jarrell, and since he was 4 months old, and he's 18 now, you've been in his life the whole time. And you've been married for 18, 19 years. 18 years because she got one.
Cubana Queen in the building.
Cubana.
You make sure y'all check out Queen's AF every first and third Tuesday with Talisha with the T and Cubana Queen. They definitely be having some stuff going on. Also, Cubana Queen and Miss Hutchinson also have a class that they're doing right now to do taxes and real estate, I believe, right?
Taxes and medical coding.
Medical coding. Make sure y'all check them out when they're doing their thing. Cubana, post that in the comments so y'all can support that business. Also, Cubana Queen does herbs. Make sure y'all hear out. I'm not talking about weed.
She does
talking about good herbs for you.
And what's that other stuff? I can't think of it right now. But you know what I'm saying. She does everything that's healthy.
Yes, the health.
Purple Alchemist.
Yeah, there you go. Mm-hmm. Make sure y'all check her out, man. Doing her thing. We know we giving nothing but the love.
And Queen's AF is this Tuesday, y'all.
Yes.
So, and we will be talking about some things that even women in their 30s, I feel like, should know. So I'm gonna definitely hook up with my cousin Cubana and talk about what we're gonna give y'all information on.
Also, we got the 2-year anniversary coming up next month, and me and Talisha will be doing the show. I'm not gonna let y'all know the song. Talisha said I already let the cat out the bag, but we're gonna be doing the show, a live show from a major studio here in Houston, a major professional studio that people like Megan Thee Stallion go record at, Ghetto Boys. It's plenty of people. We're gonna take pictures and the whole shit. Matter of fact, my boy YP came out here a few years ago and paid for me to go to this studio. So me and Talisha will be going back there and recording the song for the album In 209 We Trust. I'm telling y'all, man, I'm working constantly. Y'all don't even understand, man.
And if B Love is on here, I got something for that song that you wanted. Yeah, now, I don't know if you're gonna use it. That's on you, but I can definitely I'm gonna record it so you can see how it's supposed to be said, and I'm gonna send it to you. All right, so back to what we were saying. So I want to get into it with the step. I have a couple of other questions when it comes to step parents, right? So should a step parent ever be considered over a biological parent at any point in life?
Are you asking me? You want me to answer that?
Yeah, I'm asking you. I'm asking everybody else in here.
The parent is the parent, and the parent is the person that's been there. You can be, you can be a dad, a father. You can have, you can be a father, or you can be a mother.
Some people use it interchangeably.
Yeah, so you can make somebody else pregnant and have a child out there. But to be a parent is different.
Yeah.
To be a parent that's actually there is different. I feel like the person who is there most for the child is over everything. The one who has the best concern, the best decision making for the child should be there. I think that should be the one.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so too. And I think that's why I felt like on this situation, the stepdad should have been there. He's still married to your mom. He's been married to your mom since you were 2 years old. 2 years old. And he was there for you since you were 4 months old. And obviously the biological dad hasn't been there like that. And I get that you want your biological parents to be there, but don't forget the people that took care of you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't forget them. Don't slight them, because if you have a parent that has always been wishy-washy or barely there, they may come for that one event or a couple of events, but that other parent that's been there the whole time, they're going to be there regardless, because they showed and proved.
Right.
And it's just showing respect, and have both of them. Even if you were getting married, if I was getting married and I had a stepfather that's been there for me my whole life, and and a biological father that's been there, I would have them both walk me down the aisle.
Right. Why not? Why not?
Quincy said, depends on who's more present. You want to say, yes, if the step parent is doing the bio parent's job. Michelle said, my husband is not the biological dad of my firstborn, but he's raised him since 1 year old, and I'll be damned if he wouldn't have had a ticket. Shit. Yeah. The mama wife got some explaining to do, and she does, because she could have made, it wasn't like it was only one ticket and she had to pick either or. And even then, I would have picked my husband.
Right.
But you could have told somebody else, hey, don't, we don't have a ticket for you because I want both her dads to be there.
And Quincy, my son Quincy said, depends on who's more present. Right. Like, a lot of people don't understand, the person who's been there in that child's life, consider that child theirs.
They do.
Honestly, man.
They do. Also, so how do you guys feel about parents and the hierarchy? I'm sorry, I've been messing up words and phrases all night. Hierarchy on how family goes. So some people feel like it's God, father, mother, then children. So the parents come before the children. Like, some people feel like, nah, my child comes before their mom, or becomes, especially women, my child comes before their father.
Right. Quick, and my boy Joseph Shelton in the building.
Hey,
boy has a book out right now that y'all can go look up. Is it on
Amazon?
Amazon. Go look up the books. Joseph, make sure you put the name in there. The name is kind of long and I'll always forget it, but I have been checking it out and reading it. It's a good read. Make sure y'all check it out. My boy Joseph is doing this thing. We're around people really doing stuff and pushing positive, man. I think that's dope. He has a book out right now, man. Make sure y'all go check that out, man, and read it. Also, Talisha has a cookbook out that's on Amazon also. What is it called, Talisha?
It's called... it's a long name.
Is it From the Love to the Table?
Oh, yeah. 15 recipes for date night. Yeah, 15 recipes. From the belly. I mean, from the kitchen to the belly. That's
there
what it is. Love from the kitchen to the belly. I'm sorry, I always forget. In my next cookbook, I'm gonna have a short. Title, because I always forget. Like, why did I name it that?
Definitely.
But anyways, I'll post it later on as well. I'll post it simultaneously. I mean, every now and then. I am just messing up. Just using big words for no reason.
But we got it though. Some people do that. I ain't gonna say who.
This tequila hitting y'all. It's Friday night. It's a Friday night.
That's right.
Hey, K-Love.
K-Love in the building. Make sure y'all check out Taboo, all streaming platforms. With my girl K-Love. She nasty. Make sure y'all check it out.
I mean, in Photo Lab.
Photo Lab 209. Also, for if you need any picture needs, she took all the pictures when we came to California and did the Pajama Jammy Jam for the Phull Cup podcast. She took all the pictures and they were fucking dope. Make sure y'all check her out, man. She does her fucking thing, man.
Kimana said that is the exact order. If you are doing it biblically, them kids gonna grow up and move out and get their own family. If you didn't nurture that relationship with your spouse, you will end in divorce. Man, cousin, I definitely was brought up that that's how it's supposed to go, and that you are supposed to. My parents were pastors, and my dad became a bishop, but they used to do marriage counseling, and so I used to sit in and listen. Like, I used to sit outside the door or down the way and listen, and so they used to talk about that. Like, once your kids leave, it's just you and your spouse. The same thing with retirement. Do you notice that a lot of times when people retire, they'll be cool for a month or even a couple of months. Syndrome. And then
emptiness.
Yeah, well, emptiness. But when they retire, they need something to do.
Yeah.
Or they have realized when they are staying home that they're spending more time with their spouses.
I'm like, I don't even like this.
Yes. The same thing in 2020 and in 2021 during COVID. A lot of people got divorces because or broke up if they were just in a regular relationship because they had to either work from home or on unemployment or whatever, but they had to be at home with their kids and with their family and realize, I don't like these niggas. I don't like these kids. I don't like this husband or this wife. Like they didn't like, to really truly get along. So, and I feel like when you don't have kids and you guys are building a life together, it really shows like you don't have kids to put the time on. Let's go do this with the kids. No, it's just you and that person. Right.
A lot of people be sticking together for the kids too.
Right.
So I think that's crazy. and I'm not saying that there should not be a factor of you want to stick around and want to work it out, but you should love your spouse first, before anything, because you're gonna make them miserable. Y'all gonna have good days, bad days, good years, bad years. Y'all gonna really go through some shit, in life, and being together for 17 years, man, we know, you're gonna go through some shit in life, but you definitely want to be there because you want to be with the spouse.
Yeah.
Now the sticky stuff that comes in between that helps hold it together, you like that too, and you want that to stick around also.
And I do be thinking like, dang, like this summer it makes 17 years we've been together. This December it makes 15 years we've been married. Like I've been really with this nigga for
almost Queen said, I don't like him.
Yeah, the kids, they realize that these kids, the same thing we realized on summer break. You know what I'm saying? That we don't like these kids. And I'm just like, man.
And they be eating up all
the food. They be having mood swings when they're teenagers. The little ones, they really don't care. And they want to come give you a kiss when they're done terrorizing you. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of them stank a little bit.
Right.
Like, it's a lot. It's a lot. They think they know more than you. Right. I was like, was I like this when I was a child? Because this is too much. My mama had 5 and then adopted one more when I was 19.
Also, too, I've been asked to start tagging people because they don't be knowing the new show. Siobhan was one of those people that said I should start tagging her. She said it on one of my posts. So I'll make sure we start tagging her on the post. If you would like to be tagged when the show goes live, let me know because I know we be forgetting shit. I promise you.
Yes. Michelle said, you have to have a strong foundation in your relationship to raise these new age kids because they will try to play the parents against each other. And they will. Kiwana said, eat up all the snacks, LOL, and stank a lot. Man. No, for real. And it's just, it's hard out here. Joseph said, tag him too.
Okay. I'll make sure I start tagging you, Joe.
Yeah. But it's hard out here for us parents. And my parents used to say, and my older sister, I have an older sister that's 12 years older than me. And so she had a child when I was 9 or 10 years old. And so when she started going through the teenage thing, and now my nephew is now 29.
Damn.
All right. And so, did I just give my age? But anyways, when she was going through the teenage years, and even my mom said, like, the teenage years is the worst. Like, that's the worst. You think the worst is when they are terrible 2s or 3s or 5 years old, or when they turn 10, or even when they turn 13. Like, 13 is 12 and 13 is the tip of the iceberg. Like 16, 17, even 18, 19, like now they're grown and they think that they can just do what they want, but they still need your help.
Alki Dash in the building. What's going on, Alki Dash? Hey, another appreciation, not going off topic. I'm really starting to appreciate Alki. This is the relationship that we building as men between each other. Alki, I fuck with you, bro, definitely. And I see what you be doing, trying to bring people together, bro. I think that's super dope.
Yeah, shout out to
my nigga Alki Dash, man.
Yeah, for real.
Even though he was on a diss song about me. Shout out to my nigga. I talk about him too. Shout out to Alki Dash, man.
Michelle said, "No, for real. Each you at a house and home."
Man.
Lil Quincy said he's old enough to be your little brother. First of all, yes, he is, and I don't care. Because when you have siblings that I would say between 6 years and up, they're going to have kids that are probably going to be close to your age.
Right.
And with my sister being 12 years older than you.
I mean, your sister 50.
You know, Florida, she gonna kill you for telling her age. But for her being 12 years older than me and having a baby, you know, in her early 20s, that just made it to where, and then after that, a couple of years later, I had my next one, and then it just started rolling after that. That's what made me not have kids until I was 24 years old.
That's what made me not kiss a chick without a condom on before having this shit. Well, I was nervous before Talisha. I'm telling you, y'all.
You was married before me and everything and didn't have no kids. You said,
pull out.
Pull out does not always work.
No.
Pre-cum get you pregnant.
It was working for me.
Do you hear that, little Quincy? Pre-cum gets you pregnant. Don't try to do that. I'm a pull out game. Don't let no female tell you just pull out. No. And some niggas got weak pull out games. They can't.
He said his damn dick then jammed on me.
You gotta tell these teenagers straight nowadays.
Man. But that subject, as far as being a step parent, I can't really speak on because I'm not a step parent, never have been a step parent. I was with somebody that had a child, but I wouldn't consider myself a step parent because I wasn't mature enough yet to be a parent. I was more like a child's friend, which is crazy. That's me really admitting some shit.
Yeah.
I wasn't mature enough to be a step parent just yet. And that was a long time ago. Long time ago.
Little Quincy, I don't want to hear none of it. I can say that's a good 50. She can get this love.
If you do that, B-Love gonna beat your ass. B-Love gonna fuck you up.
Michelle said, let me be quiet. And Cubana said, flow right in, I'm done. I said, hey, it don't count. It counts.
You talking about the song that we did against each other. Yeah, it don't count.
Okay.
It don't count.
No, that don't count.
It definitely don't count. I appreciate the brotherhood we building, and it's dope. Can't wait to meet you in person in the near future. I think that'll definitely be dope. As far as being a step parent, it's finicky. It's a fickle thing.
I mean, a parent in general.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you could be a biological parent and not have a bond with your child. You know, or they don't feel safe enough to tell you things.
Right.
And also, so I seen that Michelle said, she said, see, let me be quiet. Then she said, teenagers suck. And I thought about it like, teenagers make you be a punk sometimes, especially if you're trying to be the good parent and make sure that you ask about their feelings and make sure that everything is good. You got to go in there and be like, is everything okay? Like you begging for them to tell you their information.
Right. And you go through it.
It's like, you know what? I ain't never begged nobody in my life. Now I got these kids and they running my life. Kibata said, I am and I love them as my own. I don't call them my stepchildren. Right. Some people just say my children. Some people say bonus children. Those said, I've been a biological parent and a step parent. How was your experience, Joseph, with being a step parent?
And was the father in the kid's life? Because that also makes a difference. You know, pride comes in and everything. So, you know, that's a difficult situation.
And I know parents who, you know, it's a step parent situation or a blended family.
Yeah.
And they have holidays together. You know, Christmases, Thanksgiving, birthday, of course, birthdays. But you know what I'm saying? And I really shouldn't say of course, because there's some people who don't have birthdays together.
Right.
You know, you go have a birthday with your mom and her folks, then have one with your dad and his folks. You know what I mean? So, but all in all, what I had said about what do you think about order when it comes to family, when it comes to parents and siblings, because sometimes people, when it's a step parent, things that wouldn't fly with a biological parent, the biological parent wants the step parent to let it fly.
Yeah, like disciplinary shit. Or stuff like this, like the situation where I read the guy didn't get a ticket to the graduation, although he raised his girl since she was 4 months old. Been married to the mama since the girl was 2 years old. So he was there. You know what I'm saying? If he was a biological father, he would have automatically got a ticket. Be loving the building.
Hey, be like,
hey, the lover.
You back? She said, I'm back.
Also, she'll be on the N209 We Trust. Alki will be on the N209 We Trust. Joseph, I kind of want you to send me a voicemail with you saying something positive, so I can put you on there too. You know, I met you in the 209, and anybody else that want to be on there. I'm not turning nobody down except one person. I'm not turning nobody down to be on there because some people I just don't fuck with. And that's not. Go ahead.
No, she got me cracking up. She said, I'm faded, about to jump off the deep end. Lord.
Oh, Lord. But the 209 album we're working on right now, and I like that song. I don't even know why I like it. I don't know why I like that song.
We'll talk about step parents, but be loved. Before you left, I was saying that I got something for that song, and I'm going to record it, and I'm going to send it to you so you can know how it's supposed to go.
We might do some recording tonight.
I worked on that all day yesterday. I don't even be doing that for people on there.
I don't even be writing verses, but she wrote your verse. She wrote the full thing for the Figure It Out. Me and B Love got a song called Figure It Out. That's definitely dope. I'm hoping she'll throw it on in 209 We Trust. We also got a song called Safe Place that I can't wait. And I found somebody to be on the verse, and I'm waiting for them to record it. So once they record, I'm going to make y'all surprised with that. And then me and Talisha have a song that's going to be on the N209 We Trust. And we're going to be recording it within the next few weeks at a major studio. We're going to record it here at home. And then we're going to record it big at the major studio as a date night for the Phull Cup podcast, kind of 2-year celebration thing, that we're going to have going for the month of June.
Me love, she said, "Oh, don't play." I know you're not going to get Alky tatted on you. Anyways, Joseph said, being a step parent, I spent a lot of time with my stepson, and to this day we close. He is 28. And see, that's dope, because the thing is that when you growing up, and even as a young adult, all people want is support and love, even if they have to makeshift their own families, their own little communities. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't have the parents, or their parents is not there. Your parents, they can only give you what they can give you. And sometimes all they can give you is life.
Right.
And then God will help you make up the rest of it. But it's how you deal with it. No matter whether you got both parents in your life, if you've never been abused in your life, your parents had a good marriage, you still will come out with something in life. Maybe not as a child, but as a young adult, or as you go through your own life. There's going to be something that has tainted you or made you feel a way, that has hurt you, or at some point broken you. That's just life.
Especially if you're the oldest. I was a canary in the fucking cage. You know what? We're going to see if this work out. We're going to see if it works.
50, I see you, cousin.
50 Capone in the building. What's good with y'all? Make sure y'all go check out my boy 50 Capone. I am Capone on all streaming platforms, plus other music. 50 Capone, Capone.
What you doing, cousin? You on the game?
Definitely on the game. Also, don't forget to check out Real Blunt every Saturday morning, 10 a.m. on the West. The rest. Him and Jay Pooh is on there. Jamie Williams, his wife.
Hey, Jay
They do their thing, doing their thing. Definitely that goes up. And don't forget to check out Men's Mental Health on Sunday at 1 p.m. on the West, 3 p.m. out here. Y'all know what it is. I got it right this time. My boy 50 Capone is the co-host for that, and we be going in. Make sure y'all check that out, man.
B Love, you was a fool. I'm reading your comments right now. Anyways.
Don't you go and figure it out. I'm telling you, man, that's my shit right now. B Love sang her ass off on that. I don't know. You've broken so many times. I'm telling you. That shit is dope. I was so happy she asked me to be on that. I recorded the verse the same day and sent it back to her. Also, Alky Dash, I got a song called Spooky. He came through. So that's another couple, that's rocking right now to be on the Phull Cup. Shout out to y'all, man.
Like, not y'all playing Sorry. Hey, I love family nights. I do. You know what I'm saying?
You're playing Sorry?
Yes.
Oh, 50 is not the person you want to play Sorry with. I can tell you right now, nigga's gonna knock your whole piece off the board like, get that shit up. Sorry. I can just see him doing it. I promise you.
No, I love when we used to have game nights. Now that our floors are done, we can get back to doing game nights.
Yes, we got floors done basically through the whole living room got done.
I'm about to say 60%.
Yeah, about 60%
of the house.
We have all new floors, put all new hardwood floors.
It was crazy, y'all. We was walking on brick for a minute.
Yeah.
Because it took a minute for, after they demolitioned it, for us to have the flooring people come out.
Yeah, so
it was crazy. We was dealing with lizards
a lot.
And
yeah, like because the floor was like right out. three pipes burst in the bathroom, but it leaked through the front room, the hallway, all the way to the living room, and we didn't know. Was wondering why the floor was soggy. We thought it was because of the storms, because it was getting weak, and then it wasn't that. It was the pipes burst, so it made the whole. The foundation is great, but everything that supports the floor was ugly. So we had to get all new flooring put in the house. The living room, hallway, this room that we in right now, which is why we was holding up on the construction for the studio here.
Yeah. Jamie said, "Hey y'all, see you changed the time tonight. Fuck me up." I know we was barbecuing, and I was like, "We gonna be later than what expected." You know what I'm saying? So family first. Like me and Quincy, because of his new schedule, we try to find time to make sure that we spend time and do little things and stuff like that.
Don't you go and figure it out.
He said, "Nah, bring your ass back, me." She said, "My heart." Yeah, she's singing it. My heart been broken so many times.
Hey, I'm telling you, that song is fire, man. I might have to play that tonight, man.
Yeah.
I might have to play that tonight. But I have to find to play it in the middle of the show. Just because. Let me see if I got it.
All right. Beulah said, "Texas, I'm coming for you." Not wait, what did she say before? Hold on. Oh, ski in Texas with boots on the ground. Y'all,
I hate that fucking
I'm in
song.
the chair. You is crazy. Yeah.
And we have another chair, and we have another mic too. So when people do come here and we are having a show, we have a third mic. We can definitely do some stuff, man.
Yeah, definitely. So we were talking about for the people that came in late, we're talking about step parents. The scenario, not scenario, it was a story in this group with Black fathers, and they were talking, and this guy was talking about how his stepdaughter, who he has raised for her all her 18 years, he has been married to her mom since she was 2 years old. That she had 8 tickets. She invited the mom, some aunties, uncles, and then her biological dad that wasn't in her life, and he was feeling away, so he took her off of his health insurance and his car insurance. And she was graduating from high school, so she's becoming a young adult.
Right. And
so he said that he was just venting. He didn't need an applause or anything, but he was just venting because he felt that he should have had a ticket, with raising her 18 years, being there for her more than her biological dad. He should have had a ticket too.
Right.
And a lot of people felt like he should not have taken her off the insurance of her health insurance and car insurance. That was petty, and he should have been more mature.
He should have.
And I said I understood. I understood where he was coming from. But yeah, you don't want to be petty. I think a conversation should have been definitely had with the mom. Like, "Hey, I'm your husband, and I've been here for that baby all her life. I should get a ticket too." Not saying the biological dad shouldn't. Just saying I should have one too. So definitely. And then also we talked about, should a step parent ever be considered over a biological parent at any point in life? Should the step parent that's married to your biological parent ever get the treatment that over the biological parent?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Ali said, "I need to hear that song. She be running me." Jamie said, "You ungrateful ass." Right. He did. And I understood it, because I probably would have felt the same way. But I would have talked to the mom. I'd have been like, "Look, cool. Everybody get a ticket but me. And I'm married to you, still here with the baby, been there for her whole life. No, I get a ticket. Somebody, auntie can't go." So, because the daughter is still young. So she just knows she wants her dad and her mom and people that she loved there for her. Right. It's up to the mom to guide her and be like, "Look, you're, one of these aunties ain't going to come. Your dad that's been there with you your whole life is going to come."
I believe it.
Everybody else can meet you at the graduation party. Just like some weddings, everybody can't come to the ceremony. The ceremony is just for certain people, well, for some weddings. And then everybody else will see you at the, what's that called? Reception. I'm sorry, y'all. I've been
partying.
I've been drinking. I'm trying to figure it out.
Telling you, don't even know. Don't you go and figure it out.
No, don't have me start rapping. Anyways,
I've been broken so many times. The question if your love is all I do is lie. Really gonna change? What you never gonna change? I'm telling you, y'all don't even know, man. The song is so dope.
It is. Jamie said, absolutely, conversations need to be had. Beulah said, I hated my stepdad until I got older. Wow. And she said, now I understand. Yeah. It was said, I don't know, situations be different. So I have to better understand what happened. Yeah. Aki said, damn, how you hate on your stepdaddy be.
Hey, man, no, for real.
Sometimes people don't like their own parents till they get older. Because if your parents were strict, or if parents were not emotionally there, you know, or gave affection, right. If they weren't affectionate. Sometimes I do believe that we put a lot on our parents on what they didn't do for us. Now, if you were abused, that's one thing. You know what I'm saying? Any type of abuse. If you were abused or something like that, that's one thing. Or they, you know, any type of abuse. But other than abuse, your parents did the best that they could.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Sorry about that, y'all. This nigga had the door. We can hear it echoing in here.
Say, you're not my real dad. Damn. Oh, he was militant and veteran. Okay, yeah. So he was strict. So I used to come home to 4-page letters on my door with a set meeting time to talk. Damn. That is really strict. And all kids are not the same. You know what I'm saying? I said this on Real Blunt, right. I think last weekend. All kids are not the same, so you don't need to use the same tool for punishment or discipline for all kids. Some kids, you just need to yell at them real good or take something from them and they'll straighten up. Some kids, you got to give them a real whooping.
A real thorough.
Or you got to snatch them up by their collar and be like, I will fuck you up.
So you understand me?
You got to curl your lips up at them. James said, many civilians don't fully understand military personnel. Right. Vila said, and I was a student athlete, bruh, was on my ass and I'm forever grateful. Well, yeah, you're grateful now because you understand it now. You know, I don't know if a lot of people understand or know this, but your mind, a human mind is not fully developed until they're about 25 years old.
Right.
And people always say, oh, well, you know, I was thrown into life early. I'm very mature. You might be mature. You might have went through some things that other people your age didn't go through, but you dealt with them at a mind of an 18-year-old, a 19-year-old, a 21-year-old, a 25-year-old. So you don't start maturing till after your brain is not fully matured until after 25.
Right. Definitely.
Think about how many people have become parents before 25. Yeah. How many people have gotten married before 25? You know what I'm saying?
I didn't mean to put that on.
Think about how many decisions that you've made before 25.
Right. Horrible decision.
And then they'll send you to war at 18.
Man, can't even buy no damn alcohol.
And now tobacco either.
You got your leg blown off and you can't have a drink. Mm-hmm. We're going to do a little commercial break. We're going to play some songs. We're going to play one song right now for our commercial break. And since the B lover just had a B day, I guess we're going to have to play some B love right here. Man, make sure y'all check this out.
Go before you do, let's finish the
comments.
Yeah, the comments, baby. Jamie said, I have had multiple stepdads. So, yeah, situations be different. Right. No, that's definitely different. Somebody that hasn't been there the whole time, that's different. But a step parent that has been there for a solid amount of time, still married to your parent, yeah, that's different. Cubana said I was a kid that needed the whooping because I'm going to do it.
Cubana, you look like a kid that needed an ass whooping. Yeah, I know you, and you ain't got to say that, but I can see your face saying that right now. Head cocked to the side and everything, because I know what I was going to do. I was going to do whatever and suffer the consequences.
Like you said, yell at them real good, go crazy. That's hilarious. Mila said, my curfew was when the street light came on in high school. Hey, high school, I didn't really get to go a lot of places either. Senior year I did, but I mean, yeah.
I was in the wind.
But you was married.
I know.
In high school, he was married. Mila she laughing. Jamie said, Mila, order and structure will keep your ass in check. Right. You want to say that look you just gave Q. Right. It's Vila said indeed. Vila commercial. Yes.
Yes.
So we're gonna play this song. I thought you was gonna play the figure it out.
I was, but I can't. I gotta look it up, and it was taking me out. So I was gonna play the Django.
Okay.
We're gonna play the Django. This is our commercial break. We're gonna start doing this during the show. If you want your music to be played during the commercial break, we're gonna start having that about halfway through the show. We're gonna play a song. If you want your music to be played during the commercial break, let us know. I'll make sure it gets played. Here we go, Django.
Say here, what do we have here? All these niggas on me, but they couldn't get near. Not behind me, don't show me poppy. Not tryna be a wifey, let's make that crystal clear. Just give me frequent neck and keep me icy. When I call his phone, you know I'm talking nicely. I'm his main hoe, whip it like the Django. If that dick trash, you know I throw tomatoes. I'll sit and lay on the couch. Ain't come a call from a nigga, I'm out south. I'ma drop the addy, ready, give me mouth to mouth. Freak host or this in the camera roll. No amateur, but he love it when I play the role. My booty not too big, but he say I'm swole. Yeah, he gotta love Jones, can't leave me alone. He said he gotta love Jones, can't leave me alone. Hey, all these niggas on me. Hey, all these boys on me, but they couldn't get near. Not behind me, don't stroke me, poppy. Not tryna be a wifey, let's make that crystal clear. Stay here, what do we have here? Stay here, what do we have here? Stay here, what do we have here? All these niggas on me, but they couldn't get near. Stay here, what do we have here? If that dick trash, you know I throw tomatoes. I throw. If that dick trash, you know I throw tomatoes.
Can you imagine somebody throwing tomatoes at you if your dick is trash? Fuck. I was walking out the door and the bitch threw a tomato at the back of my head. I didn't know what it meant until I heard the song Django. Make sure y'all check out B Love, man. She doing her thing. She also just had a song come off her birthday called Zodiac Signs. Definitely dope, man.
Shout out to the Geminis. You know that we in the Gemini season. Hey, John, we see you.
What's good with y'all, man?
Mila said Q retired this song.
Why? That shit's
okay, but B, you gotta send him some more songs.
Yeah.
You gotta send him some more of your songs that you got. It's a few of them that you done played on or sent them to the Saturday Night Slappers, but he don't have them no more.
Yeah,
and
so
I can't think of
I have to, so what I'm doing is I'm deleting the songs before unless we're gonna keep it in the rotation.
Oh, and then also she can sing you Zodiac Signs too.
Yes, I got Zodiac Signs.
Oh, okay.
Definitely. But I wanted to play the commercial. I'm letting y'all know what we're doing. I figured B Love would be the perfect person that we can advertise that with, because she's gonna share it like crazy. She's gonna make a whole clip off.
She said you got some. She said you just decided to play. I think he just liked Django.
I do. I think that motherfucker slap, man.
Plus he just he loves controversy. As much as he don't like it, he loves it.
Blood Watch 3 in the building.
Hey, Blood Watch.
What's good with you, man? Make sure y'all check out the Greater EP on all streaming platforms. And my boy doing his thing. My favorite song on that EP is Mando. That's like y'all know I really listen to people's music when they send it in, or if you got some shit going on, I really listen to y'all music. Like, I'm not bullshitting y'all. I really listen, man.
Yes, I see the Geminis representing. Shout out to the big Gemini. My mom is June 5th, like Cubana. Adrian, my god sis, is tomorrow the 31st. My bestie Dominique Williams that be in here, she is June 2nd. I have a niece. Her birthday is the same day as B Love's on the 25th, May 25th. So yeah, I have a lot of Geminis in my life that are close to me, and I don't know. I mean, Geminis, they do sometimes get a bad rap, but I think you just need a lot of patience with them. Like I truly think with Geminis, you need you need a lot of patience. But the best Geminis are the mature Geminis, because they still fun, and you know what I'm saying, they'll still get with you on the wit and the talking shit, even if they don't cuss. Because I know some Christian Geminis, and they still witty and funny and creative and outspoken and dope, but they're very loyal. Geminis, a good Gemini is very, very loyal. And no matter how crazy they is, they're loyal to their friends and their family. And so, you know, a shout out to the Geminis. I don't think I've really had a bad experience with a Gemini. I've seen their bad sides, but I haven't had a bad experience personally, if that makes sense. You want to say, don't do that, Q, because you see his face. You see them looking over here, looking.
Don't do me.
Mila said, come out to the fair tomorrow. Oh, the fair tomorrow out there. Oh, memories. Alki said, if I get hit with a tomato because I'm trash,
nigga,
I'm not gonna let nobody know that happened.
Never in life, like, hell no.
Mila said, loyal to a fault. Yeah, some of y'all is loyal to a fault. Oh my god. I be wanting to strangle y'all sometimes on that. Be like, stop being so loyal. But I gotta let people. Gemini, a lot of times y'all figure it. I know. I wasn't trying to say figure it out, but y'all do. Y'all figure it out. Like y'all personalities talk to each other, and y'all figure it out.
Now I want to play that song. We've been talking about it.
Blood Watch said to the Jones family, if anybody throws a tomato at me, I'm making salsa, right? Some death salsa too, or some ketchup.
Unseasoned spuds.
Heinz ain't got nothing on me.
Right,
man. Said keep it up with the Joneses. We love is hilarious.
Man.
You got something, Russ?
I do, definitely. I want to ask y'all one question before we go further in this. I'm gonna play a video. I'm gonna play the video after I ask this question. I feel like this question is from the carryover.
Mm-hmm.
And don't nobody get mad at me. Is Megan lying or not?
Is she lying that she got shot, or that she had sex with him?
No. We know she lying. She had sex with him.
Oh, that she got shot by him?
Yeah. Do you think what's going on is falsy? You know, as far as the Megan Thee Stallion case goes, how do y'all feel about that?
Stallion.
Yeah, whatever.
Before I answer that, Stu, yes, Pisces are very creative.
Man,
they're very creative. I love Quincy's creativeness. But are you guys the most creative?
Mm-hmm.
If we were talking about zodiac signs in that way and personality traits, I don't know. I don't know if you guys are the most creative.
The thing is, the Pisces first off holds everybody's sign because we're the last sign on the scale. We're the last sign, so we adopt what everybody is going through. Secondly, Jesus was a Pisces. He had to be born at the end of February.
He could have been in Aries.
He was
born in spring. Springtime is literally Pisces and Aries.
But it was cold, kind of. So spring, the winter is ending in March.
And the weather now was different back then because of the global warming and all that. So we don't really. But anyway,
I'm sticking with it.
All right. Well, hey, if you want, because it's the fish sign, huh?
Well, water to wine.
Because it's the fish.
He made fish for everybody.
And fish is the sign of
the fish that
But we don't know. Anyway,
the fish is the sign. It is. I mean, it is.
Yeah, you never seen no fish on the back of somebody's car? Yeah, that's what it's for.
What are they talking about?
Cubana said, I never liked that dick. I told my sons when it started that was not no gunshot wound. So it was the not an actual wound, it was the scraps of a gunshot wound. Like it was shot right next to her foot and bounced, and the straps hit her ankle or whatever, and it damaged it. But this is the thing. Do I believe that she was shot by somebody else?
Yeah.
Yes. Do I believe that it was some type of funny business?
Watch what you say. Watch what you say. It's going to cause our marriage to go bad.
Oh, no. Do I think it's some type of funny business going on? Yes, but I will tell you this. Her lawyers did a PowerPoint and posted it. And you can find it on Shade Room, YouTube, anywhere. Google it. And they did a PowerPoint on what they presented. The major thing that Tory was charged with was the gun charge because he was not supposed to have a gun. He had he was on probation or something like that. Plus,
and he ain't from here.
Plus, he's on a green card. He's not from here. So that was like the main things. But he also
Mexican.
No, he's something like that, Caribbean or something. But
something like that. They gonna get your ass for that.
But why would you, if you were innocent, why would you text? They have proof of him texting and calling Kelsey, her friend, and and Megan, and apologizing and trying to pay them off $1 million each to keep quiet. Megan said she didn't want to say nothing because she didn't want to be the black girl to put the black dude in jail. So she was like, I didn't want to do that. She was just like, but I feel like her camp made her press charges.
Yeah.
And also, before you said that, another thing that made her press charges was that he started talking shit on Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah. So what I think happened is, I think what he was apologizing for, and I don't think the message that come through, is that he was sleeping with her friend. And he didn't want the story to get out like that. I kind of think that's, what it was. Because we're not getting he didn't say, I'm sorry for shooting you. He said, I'm sorry you got shot. And he didn't want it to be a issue. So the way I see it is, please, you gotta use the bathroom. Thick thighs. Shut up. The way I see it is, I feel like she's lying. Now, I'm not saying that against women, because they say if we feel like somebody's lying, then we're not protecting black women. So I don't want that to be the narrative out there. I just feel like she's lying. Yeah, thank you, Cubana. That's what I was thinking. But I don't want nobody to be upset, with me behind how I feel, because I don't got anything against, I love black women. I don't want that to ever be a problem. So a lot of stuff you can't really comment on because it's a whole Me Too movement, but they calling the women pick me, and then, the Me Too movement and the whole thing. So men really can't have an opinion when it comes to women anymore without them not being against women. If you a man that feels like Megan is lying, and you feel like you see, that she's lying, or she started with a lie, so you feel like she can be more lying, because that's usually how it goes. Nobody's taking that into consideration, I believe. But if you, as a man, you can't really say, oh, man, this bitch lying. The same way they say, oh, that nigga lying. Like, or you're not going to be looked at as not protecting men because you say that. So it's just a fine line, I think.
Yeah. And I mean, I know they're saying that Cubana said no DNA found on the gun, and Tory is Canadian. Oh, okay.
No.
He said he was with Kelsey first and backdoored her with Megan. And so blood washing here saying free everybody. Not to let R. Kelly get in the studio. Keep Diddy. Listen, Diddy and
my sis in the building. What's up with you,
hey,
sis?
Sean.
The nurse that plays with no skirt, running everything out there. What's good with you, sis? I love you, man. The boss with the floss. Y'all should be seeing her shoes when she be posting them. Y'all in the family group chat. Sean got shoe game. Her shoe game like her brother's, I promise you.
Hilarious. Kivana said, I think he was more of being a stand-up guy because they fought over him and he didn't want Kelsey to take the fall. But listen, why would you, if you know you're on a green card and your lawyers are telling you everything that you're facing, I'm not going to put my life on the line knowing I got a child or children, family, a career for anybody. Baby girl, I'm going to put some money on your books, or I'll help you pay for your lawyers. But
that's you.
What I'm saying is most people are not going to do that unless they felt like they had something to do with it. You telling me that Kelsey shot her and he took the fall for it? If that's the case, then
he never said that he did it. He never took the fall. He was convicted.
Right, because of evidence.
Yeah, but he was convicted. But regardless of the situation, I'm not saying who did what. the story, like you said in the beginning, the story seems fishy. And I think he didn't want it to be like I was fucking her friend or whatever else it be, and then he called her because the gun was probably his, but he probably didn't shoot it. It was probably in the car. So the gun was probably his, but he probably didn't shoot it. That's what I think is the issue and why this man is in jail.
And now he done got stabbed up, and now people want to say free him again. And I just feel like with that, if you are, I'm not going to yell free anybody that decided to take the fall.
I'm not going to yell free anybody nothing. If you went to jail,
that's just my personal opinion. I said this a few years.
I would. My people would.
I said this a few years ago on Facebook. I'm not yelling free anybody unless I know that they are actually innocent.
Right.
Like for real, like they're my people and I know they innocent, not no celebrities and I think they innocent. Because you just never know what people do. Even my family members, some of them I'd be like, we gonna see. We gonna let this play out a little
I'll put some money on your books.
Yeah, because you just never know. And I'm sitting up here saying free somebody and you're convicted of rape or something like shooting somebody.
I'm not
or murder or something like that. Like, but people do.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying? Unless I'm not gonna do that because guess what? I don't want to have to come back and look like a dumbass. And I've been, you know how memories on Facebook and Instagram too. And 5 years ago, I'm yelling free somebody and they got convicted and it turned out that really they did. Sometimes just shut up.
Wow, he said, I ain't saying free nothing. He put you. Hey, I'm not saying free nothing. That's right. Shit, you right. Be mad at me, nigga.
I don't even have to tell people to free you. I'll just, if you my folks, then we can, I'll reach out to you.
What does this story say?
He said if they released a jailhouse compilation, it would be fire. Everybody locked up. Kale's on the hood. Tory, J-Mo, Dirt, Talisha Jones, produced by Diddy.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, I'm not afraid to work with Diddy. I know how to say no. I see P, I move.
He seen P, he stayed. I was like,
and him too. And you're like, no. If you like the lady, that his assistant that testified and stuff like that, and just chef that testified. Let me tell you something. I don't care who you are. This is where self-esteem and self-worth plays a part in people's lives. I don't care who you are. You could be a big mogul. You could be the richest person. You can, be my boss and putting me on and I'm making great money. If you abuse me or disrespect me, then I'm out. Like, I'm not going to sit up there and deal with that. If God got me that job, he'll give me another job.
Right. Because
guess what? I don't care if I work for you for a day or a week or a year. I'm going to put 10s on it on my resume anyway. I work for Puff Daddy. Sean Puff Daddy Combs.
He said, I ain't never touched no baby oil. I've been touching Benjamin Franklin.
It could have been a day or a week that I worked for that nigga. And
no.
And I'm gonna say that I worked for him for 10 years.
Alcohol also, please. I know there's people watching. I shouldn't be drinking on here.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna sit up there and deal with that and be like, oh, they, because it was my job or they made me do it. No. Somebody said that Diddy made them sniff pink powder. First of all, I'm asking, well, what's in it? Ain't supposed to be white. So what's the pink ingredient again?
Ain't no nigga that wear
leggings. Okay, I want the ingredients and everything before I do all this. And am I getting a raise? You're not gonna play me. Or, if I don't want to do it, then I'm just not gonna do it. I'll be like, you know what? If this is what I gotta do, unless I do drugs already. If I don't do drugs, then if this is what I gotta do, then I don't want to do it. God gonna bless me with another job. I got this job. He put in me what I needed to go get another one.
Right.
I said, what's up, sis? Take it back. Free me.
What's up, sis? We're trying to put what up. Well,
hey, Sean.
Doing her thing, man. We talking that bullshit right now. We're just asking right now, before we get to the next subject, do you think Tory Lanez should be free and are these women lying on him? So, that's what we was asking. So, Cubana Queen, I see where Cubana stand at.
Well, I said, I don't want to say free Van Slam. Should I take it back? Cubana said, I worked in a prison. Free everyone that isn't a menace to society. It's hell in there. Yeah, right. Everybody that's not a menace to society, I definitely feel like jail time is crazy for, people of color, people
Kid Cudi in jail?
No. He just testified against Diddy. He not in jail.
Oh man! First off, he a bitch. He's a bitch. He
blew his car up and he went in his house.
And you didn't do the same to him,
babe. Everybody's not hard like that.
Man, it ain't being hard, nigga. You gonna do some shit? Did he call the police then when it happened?
Yes, the police. He did
the maid did, huh?
He did a police report.
Oh, he told too.
He did a police report. Let me tell you something. No, if you come in my house, you lock my dog up somewhere, and you open my Christmas presents.
First off, that wasn't even gangster. That was cynical.
And then you turn my cameras off. No, you came in here. You trying to play with me?
Why you open the presents? He didn't take none of them. He just opened them. Like, how petty do you gotta be?
And I ate you then. But no, like if you violate me like that, but everybody's not hard. Like, oh, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna do something to him. Especially, let's just keep it real. That there's people in this world that have money and have the manpower to do what they do. And that's intimidating people, killing people, setting people up. Like that's a real thing. So if I don't have the manpower and I'm not about that life, I'm calling the police.
Yeah, but still, nigga, you're not gonna punk me.
Nah, but I'm gonna call the police.
You're not gonna punk me.
I'm gonna make a paper trail just in case.
Say whatever, just
in case I turn crazy and I gotta do something.
You can say whatever in the fuck you want. I don't care. You can say whatever in the fuck you want. Nigga, you be at award shows and the whole shit. Nigga, I'm finna flatten your shit when I see you. Nigga, what's up, man? You gonna be like, what's up? Really good. I'm telling you, gonna rock that shit.
Would you deal with Suge Knight if that nigga if I'm talking about Suge Knight in his prime, not going to jail.
Would I deal with letting this nigga punk me?
If he came and did something to you, like broke into your house, put your dog up, locked them up, and opened your kids' presents and turned your what you doing?
Yeah, so if we anywhere around each other and I see you, nigga, I'm gonna push the shit. You gonna be at an award show or something, nigga. No matter what you do, you're not gonna just punk me. You're not gonna punk me. You're not gonna punk me. Like, come on, man. Like,
well, I mean,
the thing is, that nigga, that's any man.
No, that's not any man.
Even if I made the police report,
you could be a nerd.
Even if I made the police report, even if I went so far as to go through with the police report, nigga, you're not gonna just sit up here and I'll be somewhere and see you. And we had a show, and I'm not gonna knock your shit the fuck off.
But if you're a nerd or if you're not that, every dude, just because he's a man don't mean he fight.
My sister said something. She said, I grew up with all brothers. So fuck these hoes. Said Tory free.
Damn, y'all, that's crazy.
Man, what I'm telling you.
You want to say Diddy a real gangster? They were scared of that man. He told the assistant, I don't care if you don't want to go or not, but you going. Right, but I would have been like, okay, and then as we leaving out the hotel or wherever property, I'm gonna just take off and go the other way.
Yeah, but if you came to my house and this is what you did.
No, I know.
I'm not saying I'm a nigga that go looking for trouble. We both in the industry. We go to an award show. I see you. I'm knocking you the fuck out.
I get it. But like, nigga, everybody's not like that.
I don't care about none of that.
Everybody's not like that.
If I let that happen, if I continue to let that happen, nigga, that means you're going to be able to do whatever you want to do to intimidate me.
Right. So he didn't though.
Nigga, he did.
It was just that one time.
He did it. What happened?
Or he went to his house twice. But anyways, Stewie said, if I tell my wife I want to rub her with olive oil because Diddy ruined it, baby oil, would I be out of pocket? No, just go ahead and bless that oil.
Oh, man.
Bless that oil. Rub it with the blessed oil.
I didn't make that joke, Stewie. Save me a spot.
You want to say we about to take Kid Cudi out. Why? No, read my people. Oh, okay. He said, no, he didn't. Shaw said, okay. Kiwana said, Diddy told all if they file a report, he was going to unalive them. he rescinded Cuddy's soft. Oh, okay.
What happened? What did she say?
She said he rescinded Cuddy soft.
Oh.
After he said, you trying to walk up on your wife and present oils. This shit then got wild. Prime should. You want to say Nip wasn't scared of Diddy though, but everyone else was.
Right.
And I get it.
Because they wanted to be in the industry. They wasn't scared of this nigga because he was out there just whooping niggas or killing niggas off. They wanted to be in the industry. He was making Portia Maxwell in the building. Make sure y'all check out Portia is Queen on YouTube.
I know, but we're judging people off of how we think they should be hard, or we know other people who are hard.
Not even that. So you mean to tell me, and I'm asking you as a woman.
I'm hard. I'm a gangster.
Anybody that says,
I'm not letting nobody do nothing to me or
that ain't being hard, so that just be.
No, it is being hard. It is.
No, that's not being hard.
That's like saying, oh, nigga, if somebody did something to your wife, are you gonna go fight them? Some niggas are not. They're gonna be like, oh no, we'll go file a report.
How many times have you called me? How many times you called me to go fight niggas?
Okay, but multiple. We are different, babe.
But
you can't judge people off what you do.
But you can't be a nigga. You can't be a real man that's protecting your wife.
Why? When you can go make a report in a restraining order. Think it is. But you can go make a restraining order. Like, why are we trying to make everybody raw and go do something and they get their ass whooped or they get killed?
Yeah,
so now what? You're a martyr?
No,
when you could have stayed with your wife and been on this planet with your wife or your kids and did it in a different manner. Everybody's not the same.
I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees.
Hey, well, baby, but that's you. And when you die, you're gonna engrave that in the headstone.
No, I mean, you can't.
Like you said on
I'm going to be gone anyway.
But
I'm not.
Problem Nights.
Yeah. He said, here he lies, but he wasn't no punk. It ain't that. But it ain't that. Regardless, like if I see you and we out somewhere, nigga, I got a fire on you, nigga. You was where my kids was at, the whole shit, nigga. You didn't cut the top of my car open. First off, nigga, I'm about to go cuss out my neighbors because where was y'all punk ass at when I rode into the Biden's house? Y'all called the police.
Well, when his car was set on fire, his dog sitter, because the car was set on fire after they broke into his house and put his dog up and opened his Christmas present.
So where was the dog sitter?
The dog sitter he got a dog sitter after that. So they didn't come into his house no more, but they just went into his driveway, cut a hole into his Porsche, and put a Mazel Tov.
Molotov?
Whatever.
Molotov is what they say.
Okay, Molotov, whatever.
I'm going to get married to Jewish people.
I've been messing up my phrases and words all day.
But what we're not going to do is, if I see you out somewhere, I'm sorry, that's not even being a hard nigga, because I'm not no gangster. I'm not none of that. I'm just a man that's going to stand on behind protecting my shit.
Nah, but I'm a gangster.
Yeah, okay. But that's
gang. Okay? Gang.
That's not going to happen. I took vows to protect and everything else, nigga. Stop playing with me. We coming for you, nigga. We coming for you.
No, but the thing is that everybody's not the same. I've been around females that in situations, they didn't react how I reacted. You know what I'm saying? And you have to respect that. You're not a punk just because you don't want to fight. You're not a punk just because you don't want to give your life for someone. When you rather deal with it in a more diplomatic way, like going to do
to the police.
Yeah, to the police and all that. Like, you're not a punk because of that. We have normalized jumping bad with people and being barbaric. Now, do I have anything against that?
You just said you was.
I don't. But I'm giving a honest opinion on both sides. I'm not biased.
Okay, but I'm letting you know, like. So that's not even jumping bad, nigga. You got this coming. Like, if I seen you out somewhere, nigga, I'm finna fucking slide you, nigga. Like, if we out somewhere, nigga, where I can get close to you to sock you, nigga, whatever comes to me after that, if you didn't did something, nigga, to try to cause harm and intimidate me or my family. And that's not me being no gangster. Gangsters stand on different rules.
Do they, though?
They do. I'm not saying that they don't stand on those principles, but some of their rules, you ain't even gotta disrespect, nigga. You could be a nigga that. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying I'm going searching for nobody. I'm not saying I'm going searching for nobody in your crew. What I'm saying is, if we out somewhere and I happen to see you and you broke in my fucking house and opened my kid's present, and then you can sit up here and cut a hole in the top of my fucking car, even though insurance is giving it back. I get that. You not gonna, nigga, when I see you, I'm gonna act like I'm gonna shake your hand, I'm gonna knock you the fuck out. Because he probably didn't been around nigga, he thought it was cool. Nigga, you should have embarrassed that nigga.
Nah, I just feel like everybody is not the same. You know what I'm saying? And we have to know that. Like, even with abuse, everybody's not the same. Some women, if you hit them, push them, slap them, get in their face and threaten them, they finna take your head off. Like, we finna be in a real fight because you're not gonna get at me like that. But then there's some women who feel like, I'm not gonna take on this guy. I'm gonna cower down.
Yeah, no, but that's...
And so it's the same way, you know, and maybe, hopefully...
It's two men.
I'm just saying, babe, everybody's not the same. I don't judge all men. Every man ain't out there meant to fight. Some niggas is gonna get their ass whooped and they should have did something different. And now you in the grave and you could have been there for your kids.
When you got married, you took on the...
Because you better here than you are in the grave.
I get what you're saying. I get the logical thing that you think that you're saying. But if you disrespecting, you know, me or trying to intimidate my family, certain stuff got to get checked. And me typing on Facebook or Twitter or whatever else, nah, that's not the way it's getting checked. I mean, I'm not finna say nothing. The police report was filed. I had to do that because I had to get the insurance. But, nigga, when I see you somewhere, nigga, I'm finna fuck it. If you in arm's reach, nigga, if we see each other and you think it's cool, nigga, what? Like, you didn't even do nothing to where, like, you know, you did something like publicly and then we kind of had an argument and you kind of like big faced me or anything like that. I'm gonna let that type of shit go. You broke in my house. Not only did you break in, you took the time to open my kids.
Because it's petty.
That's
the type of petty I'm on.
That's what's bothering me.
I'm gonna do petty stuff.
So maybe as a man I haven't fully matured, but that's what's bothering me.
Because it's like the petty stuff gets to people. It's not really always the violence. Like, people kind of respect violence. Like, people really respect violence, but they don't. What gets under people's skin is the pettiness. Blue White said, jumping bad. Talisha just showed her age. Next, you're gonna say it got molded. Look, first of all, molded is still in. I used to say, or I still say bagging. I guess people say roasted.
I say gang.
Is it something else other than bagging and roasting that we could say and other than molded? Portia said, I think when people have something to lose, they think twice. Now in the line of duty, you need to do what needs to be done. Right. And that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, if they're being attacked, obviously most people are going to defend themselves or attack back. But for people, like, if you're doing something to be intimidating, a lot of people will just avoid you, or they'll go the route of going to get
ladies, okay,
a police report.
Ladies, can I ask you a question? I want to ask the women on here a question. Some niggas at the store say some foul shit to you, push you, you know, whatever else, you know, or whatever it was, slapped you on the ass, or whatever. Are you going, if you're a nigga at home or he in arm's reach, are you finna call the police first or you finna call your nigga?
Oh, I'm gonna call my nigga.
Okay, so, and that's the man you pick. So he gets there. He shows up because he's supposed to defend you because that's your man. Should you have went to the police first to make sure that he was protected? To make sure that, because these people didn't put their hands on you, so it's assault and they slapped you on the ass. You didn't call the police to come dead the situation like you said you're gonna call your man. So regardless, so you're not thinking about the consequences that could be because these niggas did that and you didn't call your man because these niggas did that. You didn't call the police. You called your man.
Okay. So, but every woman knows their man. Okay. So I know if I'm with a man, I can't call, and I got to call the police and then call him and tell him. We're talking
about as far as life goes, to preserve somebody's life. Because wouldn't you rather him be here for his kids instead of you calling him up there and possibly getting killed?
Exactly.
That's what I'm asking.
So, but what I'm saying is, in a situation where somebody's like trying to attack you, if you know that you got the type of man that can handle it, like that, handle that situation, and y'all walk off and he not get arrested, Because also it's not just about when men are taught to protect and is physically like fighting for your woman or your family. You also have to be strategic. You also have to be intelligent. So you have to know if I'm going into doing something like protecting my family for whatever reason, that I'm not going to be taken away along, or I'm going to do this and get me and my family up out of here, and ain't nobody ever going to be able to know or identify me. You know, if you got that type of man, then yes. But is every man that like that? No. Just like every man, just because he might be strong, don't mean he could fight.
I'm not saying
so
that.
Now you done got your man's ass whooped, and you got to pick him up and take him back home and nurse his wounds. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm saying, like, the women know who they can call for that and who they can't, and every man is not made that way.
I'm not saying, so that's what I'm not saying. So I'm saying, if it's that type of situation, the men have harassed you or put hands on you, should you not call the police to make sure your man doesn't get shot or killed? Because him being able to fight or being tough don't matter if a nigga see him get out the car and start shooting.
That's true.
So that's what I'm asking. So in order to protect the man, should the woman have just called the police and not put her man in that predicament?
I think it depends on the situation, honestly.
Okay.
I think it depends on if it's something that is super dangerous, then hey, we need to call the police. If it's somebody like Diddy that can come into your house and do all that, we need to call the police and make a police report.
Breaking in a house ain't.
But going after that nigga, like going where you know he at just to whoop his ass.
So do you think Diddy himself did it, or he hired somebody to break in the house?
No, I'm sure that.
You sure that nigga wasn't there? Like,
but he did go. So a few people already said he came home because he got a call, and they said that hey, Suge is over here at this diner. That nigga went and got the gun, and his security, and they have guns. So and went back. So he got his own gun. Knowing that he has security with guns.
Who did?
Diddy.
When he got his own gun?
His own gun. More than one person said this.
Okay.
And so if he got his own gun, that means he's willing to shoot. The woman, remember when the rapper Shine went to jail for the shooting? The woman that got shot said P. Diddy was shooting.
Yeah.
So that lets you know that he's not afraid to shoot.
I know.
Or to do something that will kill somebody, I should say.
I get it. I totally get it.
So wait. Did I already read about, I think when people have, okay, I did. Sazu here, he said, talk that shit 2-1, Quincy. Sui said, I was like, I'm still confused. So Cubana said, of course, he's a Scorpio. So you talking about Quincy? Oh, she's talking about Diddy. He is. His birthday is the day before mine. Lord. She said, water signs, the pettiest, Cancer, Scorpios, Pisces. Are we though?
I know I am. I ain't gonna lie.
Jamie said,
I'm petty as fuck.
Definitely my
Petty
husband.
Murphy.
The fuck? Kiwana said, I'm gonna cuss him out. I'm not calling my dude because I know the outcome could be deadly.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Kiwana said Diddy was in the house with his assistant.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. Like instead of, because like you said, men should make sure they make decisions so they come home. You said you want to still be here for your family. Some niggas can't do that. So if you know that possibly your man can get shot because you called him over there because of shit that happened, why would they, somebody not call the police first? That's logical, right? I'm
just saying, if you know you got Stefan or Kel, don't call her, or Steven Urkel, don't call him. But if you know you got Liam Neeson, I'm calling my nigga.
Nigga, a 4-5 make everybody the same size.
I'm just saying.
No, but I'm saying you're still putting him in harm's way.
I mean, you're right.
Like that's what I'm getting at. Like like shit. When should it be the decision to put your nigga in harm's way? To protect you. Or when should it be like you said? Sometimes niggas should just call the police. We'll talk about Kid Cudi. So should you have just been like, not you, as what I'm saying, like as a woman, would you be like, oh, she should have called the police when the niggas did that and then told her nigga about it. The police was on the way. The police would have handled her. Nigga wasn't in no danger. Anything outside of that. But you was like, nigga, I'm calling my nigga.
Yeah, but he is the nigga and he's by himself. So he ain't got a nigga to call.
Okay.
But my point is that so he should have did something. You're saying that Kid Cudi was a punk because that's what we went down the rabbit hole on. You said and Kid Cudi was a bitch.
Who said that?
You did.
I meant it.
And so what I'm saying is, should he have done something different?
He should have fought. I mean, no. But so they was never around each other again after that?
I don't know.
You definitely the fuck was. You definitely was around somewhere where this nigga was, a award show or something. Nigga, you should have did something. You should have punched this nigga. You got money you can pay to get out the jail. Be like, I socked this nigga.
I hear you.
Again?
Yes. Did you have a video?
I do have a video.
Okay.
Hurry up. I don't be talking like that, girl. She's a water sign. She's petty. Kibana Queen said it too. She said he saw. Good. But that's how, niggas got to put themselves in harm's way to make sure they ain't. You don't want to be considered soft. No man should want to be considered soft. Especially by a woman. Because he made a rational decision. Nah, she should have, But anyways, I do have a video that I do want to play. We're going to get off that subject. Definitely, but niggas do what they do. Hold on. Make sure I put this video up real quick. Nope, that ain't it. Sorry, y'all.
Okay. Oh, did you already put it?
No, I didn't. It didn't come up.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to say that more than anything, King Cudi saw. More than anything, I just feel like we put off our own opinions on other people and what we would do or what we feel other people should do.
Right.
And everybody's not the same. Right. So their fears, their abilities, even with fighting or problem solving, you know what I mean? Everybody's not going to handle it the same. And I don't think we should down them for doing that or be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's not raw.
I know.
If that makes sense.
It does.
And so to say, that he's soft for that he's soft because he should have did something to him. Now, if he would have ended up killing Diddy, then everybody would have been like, oh, he went too far. Or, he shouldn't have did that. So it's just like, we don't know the capacity of people and why they make the decisions or not make the decisions. Some people, they don't want to be fighting. They just want to make the problem go away and go back to their regular lives.
That's true.
Or they know that they might go too far. I know with me, I know that I might go too far. So I just don't do anything sometimes. I just chill and I'll let it die or I'll let it be because I know that if I feed into it, I'm going to go too far. And then now I'm the bad guy. And now, I'm out of control.
You are. Absolutely.
You understand? He didn't have to fight him, but he should have did something. But if he did something, then he wouldn't have been able to testify against him. But can I say this?
Go ahead. You are.
With the Diddy situation, they're not showing anything to me that is racketeering.
Don't shut down our page, please.
Or sex trafficking.
We're not going against y'all white people.
I don't have anything against Cassie, and I know that she was abused. But I also know that the only reason they broke up is because she broke up with him because he had a baby with the Asian chick that now the baby's 2 years old. Damn. It was never.
What's the baby's name?
Love.
Oh.
Anyways. So it was never because I just had to get out of this situation. This is too much. It was because he was cheating. She wanted him to be faithful. It was the Asian girl and another female that he was with. And she found out and he had told her that he was going to stop doing what he was doing. So and then she left after that. And then when Kim Porter died a few months later, then she came and she stayed with him for that while he was grieving for a little while, and then went back to her regular life. It's not that she didn't want to, and I'm not saying she wasn't abused, and I'm not saying that he should have abused her because she didn't say nothing. I'm saying that what they're trying to get him on is domestic abuse, and what they're showing is a domestic abuse, not racketeering, not sex trafficking.
Okay.
And that he was an asshole to to the people that he hired.
He been an asshole. You see the way he bumped Young Jock when they was on the MTV Music Awards?
He made that nigga
jump in, nigga shit like this.
Going down.
He bumped that nigga. I'm gonna look for that clip so y'all can see it for the next show. That nigga bumped that nigga like, nigga dance, nigga. I don't know if y'all remember that. I was like, hell no. See? Certain shit ain't gonna fly. I'm just letting y'all know.
Kimona said, custom out something. Not as of yet. Cassie stayed to get that money. She was abused. She cheated on her husband. She cheated on her husband with Diddy. Yeah, I think in the beginning, because she left with him, he was her trainer.
Wasn't she with somebody too that was here in Stockton? There in Stockton, that went to Bear Creek.
Ryan Leslie.
Yeah, she was with him, and then she left that nigga.
In the
and was like, I'm with Diddy now.
She got signed to Diddy.
I know, but she stopped fucking with that nigga. She broke up with him.
But she was young too. That nigga Ryan Leslie was with her when she was 17, 18.
How old was he?
A grown man.
Oh man, don't babe. See.
Okay, so I'm just saying, like, we can't place blame, and I think that's why people hate talking to me. I swear, because when people try to place blame on somebody, now sometimes if it's just if it's just a one-way situation, that's what it is. But a lot of times it's not. Like, come on.
Where's
now.
your cup?
That's right.
No more.
Come on now. And in the beginning, when they were just boyfriend and girlfriend, she did talk to Diddy again, but not after they got married.
Shit get rough. I'm in the club shooting with
how many people that's then cheated on someone in the first year or talked to somebody else on the first year?
I'm not knocking nobody. I'm not mad.
And I'm not knocking her, but I'm just saying the what they're trying to rack up on Diddy is not, and now they still have some ways to go, and that's cool. But what they're trying to get him on, it just doesn't seem like they've been proving their point yet.
Okay, no, I can get that. I definitely get
that. All right, did you have a video?
Yeah. How much time we got to go? We still got 47 minutes. I guess I can put the video. So y'all tell me what y'all think about this. Which one is it? This one.
Wow. You want to say he told Nip, no, not to clap. Nip said, I'm going to clap all night long, and told Lauren to clap too. Hilarious.
Daddy for 6 years. The only daddy that she know.
What? Hold on, baby. What? The last 6 years, hold on, sis. The last 6 years, you had me thinking that this baby was mine.
I told you I was sorry. I apologized about that. Mistakes happen. But this don't have nothing to do with her. Let her come to her cousin party.
I'm sorry, baby. Y'all need to leave.
No.
Y'all need to leave.
Y'all
need to leave.
You're not gonna talk to my sister like that.
Talk to your sister.
You're not gonna talk to my sister like that, bro.
You need to leave, bro.
Like I said, bro.
You need to leave, bro.
You're not gonna talk to my sister like that. But you ain't got
Look here.
You're not gonna talk to my sister
between
like that,
y'all
bro.
two. But don't put
y'all need to leave. Y'all need to leave.
Like I said,
bro. Y'all need to leave.
Like
We
I
are
said,
not going nowhere. Me and Dom.
Okay, so was the man putting out his woman and her kid?
The woman brought the kid over there to the party. I guess the guy found out that the baby wasn't his. We can watch it again because I want y'all to get a full understanding, and I want y'all to. I want some questions I want to ask y'all behind. I got 2 questions I want to ask y'all. 2 of them, but I want y'all to watch it again. Hold on.
Daddy for 6 years. The only daddy that she know.
What? Hold on, baby. What? The last 6 years, hold on, sis. The last 6 years, you had me thinking that this baby was mine.
I told you I was sorry. I apologized about that. Mistakes happen. But this don't have nothing to do with her life.
Hey,
I'm not her cousin party.
I'm sorry, baby. Y'all need to leave.
No.
Y'all need to leave.
Y'all
need to leave.
You're not gonna talk to my sister like that.
Talk to your sister.
You're not gonna talk to my sister like that, bro.
Need to leave, bro.
Like I said, bro.
Need to leave, bro.
You're not gonna talk to my
Hey, bro,
sister
I ain't
like
talking
that,
to you.
bro. But you
We ain't
not
got
gonna
nothing to do. We ain't got nothing. Look here.
You're not gonna talk to my
That's
sister
between
like that,
y'all
bro.
two. But don't put
Hey, bro,
these,
y'all
don't
need
put
to
that
leave.
baby in that. No.
Y'all need to leave.
Like I said,
Bro, y'all need to leave.
Like
We
I
are
said,
not
bro.
going nowhere.
You're not
Me and
gonna
Dawn
talk to
Y'all
already
need
talked
to
about
leave,
this.
bro.
You're not going nowhere.
Y'all need to leave,
We're
bro.
gonna talk about this
Y'all
later.
need to leave.
We're gonna talk about this later. She's staying at this
You're
party.
not going nowhere.
Don't do it, bro.
She's staying at this
Going
party.
nowhere.
And we're gonna talk about it later.
Her here.
Y'all need to leave.
Okay.
You
Okay, so she want her daughter to stay at a party?
She was bringing her daughter to a party. He found out the baby wasn't his. And you didn't hear what she said. She said, I found out that baby wasn't mine for 6 years.
No, I know. I heard that.
Why are you bringing
She
me
said
here?
mistakes happen.
She said mistakes happen, but that's still your daughter. She don't know nobody else. You put responsibility on this man for your mistake. She don't know nobody else because she was lying. I don't know if that was his woman or his sister at the door. She was like, no, the baby can come in because I feel like in a certain way, like the child is innocent. But he has the right to way to feel he want to feel. You can't keep putting this baby in this man's life and he getting the feelings for this baby and he trying to detach from it because he found out it's not his.
Yeah.
And you keep bringing this child around. Like you didn't brought him here and then now a whole party, and I don't know who the party was for.
I will say this though, if you see that he getting upset, making it a big thing, go ahead and just take the baby, and go. Like, why put the child through that? Because now they're gonna think it's their fault. Don't let them see the other person tripping out over them being there. Once you see he adamant about it, all right, put your pride and your ego to the side and go ahead and take the child and go. This is a consequence of him finding out that the baby is not his. So it is what it is. Unfortunately, sometimes our children, they experience, the backlash of our bad decisions.
But so she shouldn't have brought, I'm pretty sure it's not the first time they had that conversation, that he was upset about the child not being here and he didn't want to be with him. And she brought that baby somewhere saying, no, she can still come to the party.
Yeah, no, I don't think
he just found out. He must have just found out.
And then, we can say whether he's right or wrong, but his feelings are his feelings. Like Sean said, men display hurt differently. Jamie said mistakes happen. Really, exactly, mistakes happen. Kivana said she should have let that man process that deception. He wasn't ready.
Right.
Exactly. And then
her brother backing up the bullshit. That's kind of why I brought up the subject of men being put in danger. Like, nigga, why would you bring your brother for that? And this is nonsense. And then the brother dumbass gonna jump in there and say, you ain't gonna talk to my sister like that. Nigga, do you realize, are you not a fucking man? Do you realize what's going on right now? And your sister then brought this baby over to this man's house and it's not his?
Yeah, but what's the point? What is going to come out of you standing there arguing with him in front of your child and it's flaring up? Nothing's good is going to come to that other than the baby feeling away. So it's our
and the
job as a parent to protect our children.
And the family invited him over, the baby over.
And that's fine.
It was probably before he found out too.
Yeah, and it might have been. But my point is, once it got there, then the person who had decision over that baby staying, the mom, she should have been like, all right, I'm going to go ahead and leave. Y'all have a good one. Because it's a sticky situation. And people don't want to do the hard part. And they don't want to own up to things that they do. And they don't want to say, okay, you feeling away because I wronged you. So let me just chill. You know what I'm saying? Let me honor it, whether the person is right or wrong. Do I think he should have let the baby just come and not make it about the baby? Yeah, but he didn't. So in doing that, what is your step on dealing with that? everybody's not gonna always respond and make the right decision. But what are you gonna do?
Yeah, if I just found out, like, why would you?
Not the guy, the mom.
The mom shouldn't have did that.
So that's what I'm saying. So he's being upset. Yeah, he could have let the baby in, but he's upset. So now, as the mom, what are you going to do? Are you going to make it worse?
Yeah, you walk away.
Staying and arguing? No, yeah, exactly. You walk away. You be like, okay, I understand.
That's going to traumatize the baby. The baby
right.
Standing there, the other kids looking. So now the other kids going to be talking. If you look at the video, the other kids looking over the shoulder like, where's the adults at not letting these kids come to the fucking door? There's hella kids that popped up.
So that's my point. You doing this is stirring up mess and confusion and anger. When you don't have to do that, you don't have to be there. Just because you want to don't mean you have to.
Right. You're right. You all the way right.
So, I definitely, if I was a mom, I would have been like, okay, I understand you, man, or whatever, and I would have just did.
Right. You did that. We ready to get up out of here, y'all. I definitely gonna play a song on the way out. So I guess I'm gonna play my nigga Sad Zoo. Let me see.
Is it my song?
Which one?
Dope Shooters.
Yep, you know it is. Shout out to my nigga Sad Zoo in the building, man. We're gonna play your song on the way out. Dope Shooter. Here we go.
Oh, you a dope shooter? Me too. Well, I'm a dope shooter, not a scope user. I slides and get close to him. Dope shooter. Dope shooter.
Seen ice.
Dope shooter. What the hell do we have going on tonight? Shooter. Slides and get close to him.
You never know what's gonna go down in this dog, right?
Dope shooter.
You hear that voice?
Dope shooter.
Dope shooter.
Dope shooter. Slides and get close to him. Dope shooter. Dope shooter.
I know that voice from anywhere. He gets close to him. That's the mic. There it is. I knew I seen that goddamn backpack.
Oh, you a dope shooter.
Oh, shit, here he goes.
So run away before this Calamine spray. Pull a bitch nigga car like Valentine's Day. At a time, at a line, showing violent crimes pay. Uzi spit movie clips done the Columbine way. Even ladies from the Bay heard how I be dick and freaks. I stay bagging something sweet like trick or treat. Run the streets, trap dirty, but the kicks is neat. Carry 2 young guns, call them Chris and Neat.
Southeast keeper. Southwest keeper. Deep South keeper. The whole South keeper. Yeah, non-keeper. Deep, take it away. All the cash here.
Oh, you a dope
Oh, you a dope shooter? Me too.
Troublesome, big gun with a double drum. Pack at least 5-6 like bubble gum. I'm from the slums, hard times make the humble numb. It look good when you ball until the fumble come. Don't cuddle bums, only top-notch ronies. Stood out from the crowd, now the top spot lonely. The bony shinobi, you phony baloney. Everything classic that I kick. Saucony, I'm a
shooter.
What else?
Shooter.
Okay.
Shooter. Shooter.
What you do?
Slides and get close to him. Shooter.
This song bad.
Yeah.
Slides and get close to him. Oh, you a dope shooter? Me too.
Y'all definitely have a good night tonight, man. Thank y'all for tuning into the Phull Cup podcast, man. We'll make sure we hear next time. Quincy with the questions.
I'm Talisha with the T, y'all.
Hey, man, y'all have a good night.